Good evening. My name's Corio, and we start off tonight on Weather Hangouts as Hurricane Hangouts is unveiled this evening. We are tracking this Tropical Depression 9, and it is expected not to be a tropical depression or a tropical storm. It may even be a Hurricane Hermine, possible later this week. Possibly even by Thursday, we could be seeing impacts into the Gulf Coast, where you see hurricane watches already posted somewhere in between. Now, in the next 48 hours, we could possibly be seeing hurricane force wind gusts, as well as the potential for tornadoes and storm surge. This is a major situation that's beginning to unfold. We've seen this in the last hour. You see there, we're also keeping our eye on this, as well as Tropical Depression 8 and Tropical or Hurricane Gaston. And we're looking at these two storms. We're looking at Madeline as well as Lester as they near the Hawaii coast. But this is starting to turn into a major situation. You see the hurricane watches there in the pink, as we're still going to be expecting tropical storm force wind gust in this area and possibly a low graded category 1 hurricane and moderate category 1 hurricane. Still a lot, again, unanswered questions still at this hour because we don't necessarily know that much as of yet. So we take you now a little bit closer, and I want to go ahead and actually, if I can, show you this map. It's the storm surge and investigation. You see, this is what we could possibly be watching. We could possibly be seeing storm surge over 3 feet, and possibly even closer to the coast. We could possibly be seeing winds up, or we could possibly be seeing surge up to 6 feet above the ground. That's just too impressive to even watch. That this is another thing that is new. This is called the prototype, and I'm having a few. And you see, there's a storm surge watch now, and this does include Cedar Key as well as Spring Hill. You see Cedar Key involved in this, but we're just beginning to watch tropical storm watches. This one also in effect in the next 48 hours, but you see all the rain. Also, we have this flood advisory down here. This flood warning for Micaiah and Micaiah State Park, where we're watching some flooding there. Expect that to slowly decrease before very, very soon, and then some start to decrease, most likely. And then we take you a little bit further because I'm going to go ahead and do full the hurricane hangouts here in about 2 minutes. Just want to show you the severe weather right now. Looking at flash flood warnings for western Lee and central Eddy counties in New Mexico until 4:40 or until 4:15 today. And then we have this flash flood watch that's in effect for this area for parts of southeast New Mexico and much of West Texas through this evening. We're going to watch a few of those thunderstorms begin to continue throughout the next few hours. Then we take you into Cheyenne County, where portions of that county in Colorado is in effect for flash flood warning, where possible up already 2 inches of rain have fallen there. But we're going to be watching for more. That one expires right around 6:30. And then we take you to the severe threat for tonight. We're looking at a severe thunderstorm warning for central Sully County, where 60-mile-per-hour wind gust as well as quarter-size hail is possible. This was radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Also expect wind damage to roof, siding, and trees. You see those begin to develop. And this is the severe setup for today. I want to go ahead and bring up WPC. Thank you very much. And then we have this along this whole area. We're going to be watching the threat for some severe weather along the stationary front there, and that's why we're getting a few of those thunderstorms beginning to develop. Now I want to go ahead and take you to Tropical Depression 8. Now this one has been going a little bit crazy throughout the past few days. This one has got times where it's gotten pretty strong, pretty times where it's gotten pretty just too mixed up. But I do want to show you Moorhead City is up tonight. We're going to be watching the threat. We see that tropical storm warning currently in effect until throughout this evening. But we're also watching a brand new severe thunderstorm warning I want to get to now. Let me go ahead and take you up to Gaylord, Michigan. We're watching this severe thunderstorm warning for, that one's, this was just issued, so, but Harrisville and Greenbush, we could possibly be watching the threat for that. Hey, we even are watching a threat for some tornadoes later into this week, where we could be watching the threat for some tornadoes with Tropical Depression 9, as it's expected to become a tropical storm very, very shortly. Maybe even this evening we could be watching the threat for a tropical storm Hermie soon. But I want to also take you to Madeline. This one, hurricane category 3. This one expected to impact the southern islands of Hawaii, where they're currently experiencing hurricane warning there. And Lester, you see Lester there, wide open eye. This one also category 3 or category 4 right now. Very, very strong hurricanes, getting stronger throughout the days. And then I want to go ahead and show you Hurricane Madeline. It's causing a few hurricane warnings now. I explained it to you. I don't feel like getting into that right now, but you do see the track for Tropical Depression 8. Really nothing to really care about at this point. I think it's just going to go off land. No really impacts to the United States, even though you have that tropical storm warning. Most likely nothing's going to happen that's going to be too bad. Then we again have the tropical depression 935 miles per hour right now. Northwest winds at about 5 miles per hour, movements at about 5 miles per hour, going northwest. And then center locations about 224.4 north, 87.3 west. So we're expecting this one to slowly barrel into the northeast, and it's possibly going to be affecting South Carolina and North Carolina more than it may be affecting Florida. We're going to have to wait and see how that all bears out, and then you see some push up into Boston, but it's going to have 70 mile per hour winds. Still don't know if this is going to be a tropical storm by the time it comes into Boston and Massachusetts, but something to definitely keep an eye on. I'm going to quickly see if I can get to Hawaii very, very fast before I have to go, because I'm running a little bit short on time here on Weather Hangouts. To show you this, you see a hurricane warning for Hilo, as well as portions of Hawaii. Volcano, Hawaii County is currently also under that severe thunderstorm or hurricane warning. And then push up into Florida, where I just want to quickly show you guys what's currently going on over here. We do see this tropical storm warning. This does include Tallahassee, and then we have this hurricane wash around. This one does include Cedar Key, so Cedar Key, you're possibly going to be feeling the impacts of hurricane or tropical depression 9. You do see Apalachicola, as well as Perry, Cross City, possibly all going to be feeling the impacts of Tropical Depression 9, as this may slowly turn into a hurricane or a tropical storm. At this point, again, hurricane watches for portions of the northern Florida Gulf Coast, something to definitely keep our eye on as we head on throughout the next few days. Again, thank you very much for joining me. Weather Hangouts, Hurricane Hangouts, episode number 2. Watch for tomorrow. We're going to have in-depth coverage. It's going to be a full hour episode from 7 to 8 p.m. It's going to be August 31st tomorrow, and then September 1st, that's going to be Thursday. We're going to have complete full coverage of what may be Tropical Storm Hermie or even Hurricane Hermie, as that will near. That may be a 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour episode. Still unknown right now, but we do have to go. Corey here. Hangouts. Bye.